Welcome, everyone.
What we should be getting like 3 years from now, but he's delivering it right now.
This guy is going to influence a whole wave and a generation of a sound.
Might go off or some, yeah. Might get lost or some, yeah. She's so troublesome. I hit can't cuff no officer, yeah. I'm ignoring her. She think that she might boss or some, yeah. Check my arsenal. I swing like.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Weekend Turn Up. My name is MacG. It's brought to you by Sports Scene, and we're chilling with the one and the only Zoocci Coke Dope. How you doing, my bro?
I'm alright, bro.
Welcome, man.
Thanks for having me, bro.
So today we here to unpack your album, man. First of all, let me say congratulations, dude. I think it's by far, I don't know, this is personally, I think it's album of the year, man.
Of all time.
Dude.
Of all time, it's gotta be.
Like the tracks that you got, the features, sonically, everything is just on point, bro.
Shout out, bro.
Was this a long time coming? Like, have you been working for this, like, your whole career to reach this milestone?
I mean, I'd say in terms of trying to perfect what I'm doing and to the level where it's at now, yeah, I've been working ever since. Like, just trying to get the sound right, trying to get everything right.
Yeah. And tell me about the title of the album, because I know you always title albums based on how you're feeling at the moment when you're creating the artwork, you know?
Yeah, I have this little problem. The album is called Anxiety.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a problem I do, have. But it's not too personal and not too dark this time. It's mostly vibe and just explaining like mood-wise what it's like to have anxiety like day to day, or maybe like even different moods in one day.
Yeah. Is it like social anxiety? What kind of anxiety would you describe it as?
All of it, man. Sometimes I think about, let's say, something that happened before.
Yeah.
And my heart starts racing,
Yeah.
as if that thing is happening right now.
Yeah.
And it's like a memory, or it's like a flashback. I think I've got social anxiety because I don't like going around and talking to people and being social.
So you're like an introvert?
Yeah, I'm not doing this because of the album too.
Yeah.
And I get anxiety.
And is that what you try to do with the first track? Because the first track is called Anxiety, yeah?
There I was showing off. Yeah, showing off.
How different is anxiety and depression?
I think the two go hand in hand.
They're like brother and sister.
Yeah, if you do let the anxiety get to you, it does turn to depression.
Yeah. Dude, it baffles me because you're so talented, man. I'm like, how the hell? How is this even possible?
It's possible, bro.
We got trees, hella jets.
Let's talk about the second track. You feature Priddy Ugly.
My guy.
Afterlife, yeah? How did that come about?
I had the song for a minute and I just didn't know who to put on. I always knew I wanted to feature though, but then there was a time I was recording Flame, and Flame had gotten a song from Priddy Ugly. And just how he was going off on that song, it felt like the right guy to get. And it's probably top 2 favorite verses for me on the album.
Wow, you're kidding, bro? Yeah. And was this your first time working with Priddy Ugly?
On stuff that's out, yeah.
Yeah. How's it like working with him?
It wasn't really a studio setup, it was email. But Priddy's my guy, like we bump into each other sometimes, we talk on the phone. Yeah, but it was done via email, and it's like crazy because I sent it to him in the morning, and by like 9 in the evening, he was already saying check email, and rappers don't really do that. Like sometimes you need to wait like 3 months.
Wow. Damn. And in terms of like, when you, because I know you like to be hands-on, you produce, you master all your music.
Yeah.
Is it hard to produce for like your own stuff? Or is it easier to produce for other people?
It's easier for me, because sometimes I'll have an idea for like a beat that I'm making, and then I'll have an artist in studio, and then when they come to record, they're not carrying out like the vision I had for the beat, and sometimes these guys fight with me like, no, this is my idea, and to me it doesn't even sound all that good. Yeah. So with me, I just make the beat and I do whatever's on my mind, or like however I plan it. So that's way easier than trying to get somebody to do what you have in mind.
So why did you choose to have features then on the album? Why didn't you just do like your own stuff?
I have features because I needed sonically somebody else to take my idea a step further.
Ah, gotcha.
That's why every single feature is for almost that purpose.
Oh, gotcha.
I'll be alright, I just need some time. Falling in my sleep.
And Falling in My Sleep.
That one has, it's not just the title, like, that's linked to the anxiety, like, directly. There's people who interpret dreams, and you see when you're sleeping and you have a dream and you might fall from somewhere and you quickly wake up before you hit the ground or something. Yeah, apparently, like, people who interpret dreams say that means somewhere in your life there's, you're overwhelmed by something, you're insecure about something, like your life is like not at peace about something. That's what that dream means. So falling in my sleep means.
And then that happened to you?
Yeah, I think it happens to everybody. That's why you know it when I say it.
Yeah. So do you like research all your dreams?
Not all my dreams. Just certain things I'm captured by. I'll do extensive research on and see how I can fit it into my music. So.
Big drip on me, I'm wildin'.
Silence featuring Flame, like you've got history with Flame, you know. Was it easy to get in the studio with him?
So we don't even get into studio no more. We stay there, like we always together a lot of the time. So we work on a lot of music. Yeah, we got our second project together coming up. Do Not Disturb too. Yeah. And Silence, he made the beat actually.
Wow.
Yeah, he made the beat upstairs in this house. And when I heard it, I remember I came out the bathroom or somewhere, and he was busy with the beat, and I was like, yo, I want that beat. And he's like, nah, I'm gonna use it or whatever. Yeah. I was like, but you've never given me a beat. Like Diamond's got a beat from him, Reese got a beat from, like so many people got beats from Flame. I've never gotten one. So I was like, that day I blackmailed him. Yeah. I was like, if I don't get this one, you're never gonna get nothing from me. Yeah. And then he's like, I take it, and then I put him on because he really liked the beat.
I thought because you're so hands-on, you wouldn't want anyone else like to do a beat or master your song.
No, there's certain guys I trust, There's certain guys, like really great guys. Yeah. And some of them are actually stronger in certain areas. So that's why I trust them, like they're stronger than me in certain areas. Yeah. And that's what I call them for.
But would you be open to do a track with someone, I don't know who, and you have no control, like they direct you? For real? Why not, bro?
I'm like the artsy-fartsy guy, like I need to get whatever's on my mind out, or like I need to hear that. So I can't have somebody else's ideas and I'm doing them for him.
But don't you think if you step out of your comfort zone, that's growth in some way?
It's not about comfort zone, it's my integrity, because it's not cheap, it's not something I just do because there's nothing to do. I don't make music because there's nothing to do. Every time I make a song, I try to put some meaning. No matter how fun the song is, there's always some meaning to it.
Because I remember I was watching an interview with Pharrell, and Pharrell said that the dopest artists that he likes working with are the ones that, okay, he listens and you're like, all right, cool, Zoocci, I know your vibe is this, but let's try this, and they're willing to. And then something magical comes out of it, like, you know, the track with Snoop Dogg, Drop It Like It's Hot, you know. He was like, listen, Snoop Dogg, I know you're a dope rapper, but how about we do it like this, you know?
Or you saying if somebody came to me and they were like...
Pharrell, for example,
how about we? Yeah. It depends who. Yeah. It depends who. I'm not just going to listen to anybody. Yeah. You know, I need to have great respect for your art, and you need to be a person that's on top of your game, like way more than how famous are you. Yeah. Like you got to be serious about it, like your stuff got to be fire. Yeah.
Why does everyone keep thinking that you, Flame, Reese have like some invincible beef?
Man, I'm glad you asked me about that, man. Like, this situation is so crazy, and I don't want to, you know, get into it too much anytime, like, speaking to anyone. My brothers are beefing, you know, everybody knows that. And I got caught in a situation where I think after they had the altercations or their Flame like came to me probably immediately, because that's like my little brother.
Yeah.
And I think because of that, it was just an automatic signal of I'm picking a side or whatever. And then automatically I was thrown into that as if I was supposed to turn my back on him just because two people had a disagreement. Yeah. But I'm in no part of it. I advise him as to what he should do, but like I don't take part in any of it. I'm not involved in any way. I don't have a problem with nobody. I'm pushing my dope ass album.
And Reese didn't reach out like Flame did.
No comment.
All right. We'll keep it moving. But my thing is like, it's family, dog. You know, brothers, we all fight, you know? We have arguments here and there, but at the end of the day, we get back together, you know?
What I don't like about it is if you forget the history you have with the person, like if you forget like the many times you've sorted out something, and then it moves to a level where both of you are trying to be so right that you do things that take it further away from being able to get reconciled.
Point of no return.
Yeah, like it gets to that.
What's in my pockets, nigga? Cash on arrival, I command.
It's all about my favorite song on the album. I love this track, man. Oath featuring Nasty C. I feel like it's been a long time coming, man.
Me and Nasty haven't like even met, like personally, but we've been talking. I think like for a while we've been talking like on socials and stuff, and I send him stuff every now and then. And that's how Oath really came about. Like, as soon as I created it, I already knew, like, yeah,
this is
definitely it. And the whole title, like the stuff I'm saying there, it's like, you know, when you oath to be something, like when you promise to be something. And when you say, I'm 1, 2, 3, and then you say hands on the Bible, like I promise I'm that. Yeah, that's like stamping anything we saying on that song. Yeah.
So you guys never got into the studio for that track?
Nah, it's very, I don't think, is there a feature I got into the studio with? Like, the only one I say, the artists were like, even the one with Flame, I was not in. He recorded his verse somewhere else. Oh yeah, the only one I was in studio with is Current State of Mind, both artists. What shot on? The one with 25K, I was in the studio with him, yeah.
What did you think of Nasty's verse in that one?
Come on, bro. Come on. Fire, obviously.
Yeah. And how are people receiving the track?
It's the standout record, and it's obviously it's gonna be my single. That's the single we're going with, and shooting the video soon.
Are you still shooting your own videos?
I mean, I work a lot with Kyle White. And he just did, I think, 2 for Nasty. I think he's gonna shoot that one too.
Got so high I landed in outer space.
And then Paranoia, the interlude.
Oh, that's Damos. That's my little bro. With him, on all my projects, even with my first project, what I like to do, I don't even like to be on the same song as him. I like to give him like his moment, where even on the first album, I had a switch up from the original song, because I put him on the song where I was with Stogie T.
Stogie T, I remember.
Yeah, and then there was a switch up at the end of it where it was like a completely different beat, and he did that, and it ended there. With this one, I'm not even on the record.
Wow.
Like, that's what I like to do for him, because like everybody gotta hear that guy. He's crazy. So I just give him his own moment where he can do whatever he wants on my project, on the song.
How did you guys meet, bro? Because I know you guys grew up together.
Bro, how did we meet? Oh yeah, I was always in the house playing games, you know, good kid, staying out of trouble. And then he already knew a couple of people in the area, because I moved to that area way later than him. So when I got there, I was just a quiet dude, and then I don't know where it spread somehow that I had a lot of games and I had a lot of music. So he used to come to my house and get music, like, and I used to charge him too. Yeah, he used to get music from me, and then from there, his mom started leaving him at my place. like when she'd go somewhere, she'd leave him there, so we'd be forced to chill. Yeah, and then our parents became cool too, and from there, rest is history. Formed little rap groups. Yeah.
I know he was the first artist you signed under your label. So, because you guys are friends and now you're in business together, does that affect?
No.
Not at all, eh?
No, not at all. Like,
no egos?
How can you have an ego with your brother?
Yeah.
There's no time for that.
Yeah, but I've seen this movie before, you know, if you get into business.
That's them people. Yeah. That's different here, like it's really,
I really lost my patience.
What about Insecure, man?
Insecure, how that song come about? Oh, snap. Yeah, I was sad that day. Yeah, I was just thinking too much that day. And I was making beats, and I ran into something that sparked my, and then, spoke about whatever was on my mind.
So what do you do apart from music just to like take your mind off things? Let's say you wake up sad like you're saying now. If you can't get into the studio that day, what do you do?
I watch documentaries and movies.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I watch a lot of documentaries and movies. And I like to go out to go get some, frozen yogurt. I like wakaberry. Yeah. I do that. I go to the cinema a lot too. It's one of my favorite things. And if not, I'm just at home watching stuff.
What was the last documentary you watched?
Well, it wasn't really a documentary. I think it was a biopic. The movie on Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy?
Yeah. The one with Zac Efron.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
I'm into like gang-related.
I'm down with those.
For real?
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite? Narcos?
Oh, nah, not series. I'm talking about the real documentaries, like the real life stuff. Like, Hard Time?
No.
What? I watch a lot of Hard Time.
Yeah.
Vice also has a lot of gang-related stuff.
Yeah, Vice.
Yeah.
I'm liking, what's the series, man? Godfather of Harlem.
I got homies, Flame and them are watching that. I haven't really caught up to that yet.
It's pretty good.
The diamonds you rockin' from Africa. Why you gon' talk like you mad at us?
Let's talk about the track Narcissism featuring Youngsta CPT.
That's actually a prototype from another song I had planned to be on the album, but that one didn't make it. I passed it to someone else with me and Youngsta.
Yeah.
Me and Youngsta I think the first time I worked with Youngsta was like 2017 for somebody else's song though, but I was on the beat and he was featured. And we just did another one now for Dimples too.
Okay.
And not
Dimples album,
yeah, not to knock nobody, but that song Dimples, that was supposed to be on my album. But then for me, I just wanted to take it a step further, like creatively. So I gave that song to Dimples, and then I started from the ground up, and I knew I was making a song for Youngsta. So I made that and I sent it to him. Sent it back in.
How did you meet up with him?
I bumped into him the first time, I think the first time I went to Cape Town in 2017 at Rocking the Daisies. Yeah. Like that man is Jay-Z in Cape Town.
Yeah,
he's Jay-Z in Cape Town. And just how, his presence, and I respect him a lot. So also on the album, that's like how I structured even all the features. There's guys I look up to for like a certain reason. Yeah, like it doesn't have to be the same reason throughout, but it's different reasons, yeah.
So because you grew up in Pretoria, when you go to Cape Town and people are showing you love, isn't that crazy?
Man, it's crazy when I go buy bread and they do that. I never get used to it.
Yeah. A lot of rappers are known to be very narcissistic. So with the track Narcissism, how do you handle people that are narcissistic?
But towards me?
Yeah.
I don't handle them.
Yeah.
I feel like narcissism is a very personal thing. And narcissism obviously is about,
narcissistic.
Yeah. I feel like we all have that side.
Even you, bro.
I don't get into the studio and say, I just want to be one of the guys doing this. I get into the studio thinking I'm finna kill everybody. Yeah, so I think to a certain degree we all have it. Yeah, and that was me, I guess, showing my side of it.
And it goes nicely into the interlude tennis, yeah?
Tennis interlude, yeah.
No, you wanna drink, wanna smoke, wanna fuck all night, you.
The reason why it's called tennis interlude is because when you're playing tennis, if I beat you like a certain score to 0.
Yeah.
It's that score to love.
To love, yeah.
So you lose to love.
Wow.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's what the tennis interlude about.
I like that, man. That is dope, bro.
You feel me?
You just only sorry cause I found out.
And, number 10 is Cherub, yeah?
Oh, yeah. People think I'm dissing people on this song, man.
Yeah.
I don't know why people think I'm dissing. Like, I could have said anything, and because of what's going on, people hear it and they direct it to people. So I love the song, but I hate the reception. I like the people that react to it the way I'd hope they do, but I hate how people have turned it into something it's not. You feel me? And the title is deep. You know what a cherub is?
No, school me, bro.
A cherub is the second order in heaven. Like the gods of heaven are called cherubs. And they're not even human. They're like, you could catch one like a lion with wings, or a griffin, things like that. Like they guard, apparently, they guard the heavenly realm.
Yeah.
And even in stories, there was a story, I think it's on the Bible. It's actually where I got the title from. It says that somebody was going through something and they prayed, and then God came through riding on a cherub.
Oh.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's, I guess, I'm saying I'm one of them.
Wow. That is deep, bro.
Yeah, that's what a cherub is.
It's not that deep. It's not that deep.
Number 11, not deep.
Simple and plain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say, what do I say? It's not that deep. It's not that deep. Get my piece. Like, get my piece of the pie. And then pray for peace. Because when you're chasing for your piece of the pie, sometimes there's no peace. Because when you're chasing your pie, you gotta go to war with people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so get my peace, pray for peace. She doesn't do stuff for free, but she got no cheese. It's not that deep. Also with like, you know how these days, when guys be going to clubs and stuff, you meet up with these girls. I say, you can't even get my phone number if you don't make the money dance. You know, you gotta make the money dance. 9 times out of 10, she can't make the money dance.
That's up.
Yeah, so a lot of people are like, you can't get that girl because she's gonna want money from you. And it's just not that deep, bro. She broke too. Yeah, that's what that's gonna do.
I like that. You meet a lot of girls like that.
I don't meet a lot of girls at all.
Came back from a show, I need some company.
And then AIN featuring 25K.
All I need. Yeah, 25K is one of my guys too. We just finished this project. I'm gonna make some most of that and drop it. Yeah, it's probably I think the best representative for South African hoods. For in my opinion, I don't know who maybe yours is, but 25K for me embodies what it's like to be the youth in like townships and you know, and that's why he's on the song. I wasn't even planning for him to be on the project because we were working on his project so much. But then I bumped into Lunatic one time and they came here with Kid X. And I played him the project and he's like, yo, that's crazy. Can I send you something? I was like, I'm finished, bro. Like, I'm done. And he's like, let me just send you a couple of beats. You'll tell me what you think. And then he sent me. And then one of those beats was that one. And I couldn't. I recorded a little freestyle with like an idea. And then I had a session with 25K the next day. And he came through and recorded his verse while I still had mumbles. So I structured like almost the whole song around that verse that he had. Yeah, and the song is called All I Need.
Wow. Is there anyone you haven't worked with in Pretoria, man? I feel like you run this town.
I don't think so. I don't think there is.
But is there anyone you haven't worked with? 90% of the guys you have.
Yeah.
And they will show you love.
The ones that are in my face a lot, yeah, they show me love. But a lot of them just talking things behind my back. Yeah, you know how it gets, man.
Hey, dude, it's crazy, man.
I was with my niggas, probably getting stoned.
My last track is Current State of Mind 4.
Ish. That one, man. What can I say, man? Current State of Mind 4.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into too much with the details about what happens on that song. Because some of that stuff, like, you know, I make songs and about 2 2 or 3 months later, when I play them back and I'm like, okay, let me listen to this song, I almost get like nervous, especially if I'm playing them for people, because sometimes I'm like, damn, you were personal. Like, that's a lot. But at the time when I'm recording it, it feels right.
It feels right.
Yeah, like, I gotta say whatever I'm saying.
That anxiety creeping up again, you know?
But then, like, if we're gonna talk about that song right now, and you ask me to, let's say what it's about, or like, put meaning to it, it's gonna be hard, because a lot of what I'm talking about there is stuff I don't wanna talk about. Stuff I think about, that's why it's on the song, but I wouldn't wanna have a full conversation.
Wow. So would you say like music for you is therapy?
Yeah, definitely. Like I can't even deal with something fully until I've addressed it like on the song. If it's on the song, that's when I'm like, okay, that chapter, I can get over that. Yeah.
Wow, man, damn. Zoocci.
But yeah, I just wanna shed some light also on the artists that are on there.
Yeah.
There's a girl called Yukio. I'm working with her too on a couple of projects. I saw her on a WhatsApp status. A friend of mine had put her up on a WhatsApp status. And I was like, yo, who's this? And he's like, some girl from my hometown. I was like, does she got Instagram, Twitter or something?
Yeah.
And then he gave me her Twitter handle. And then on her Twitter, there was like covers and songs. I played a cover by her and I was like, why doesn't anyone know this girl? Like, she's talented. And I got the number and I called her. She said she stays in Val. I was like, damn. And we managed to get her here. There was supposed to be somebody else on that chorus even. And then we managed to get her here. She came and laced it. You know, the rest is history. And Benny Chill, oh man. Benny Chill is one of the young guys. I'm like, I have my ear to the ground.
Yeah.
So I listen to a lot of the young guys too. Like if I see a young guy like getting a lot of traction, I'll check his stuff out. And Benny Chill's one of the guys. I heard his stuff online. And I hit him up same time, like, yo, bro, your stuff is crazy. Pass me your number, we should work. And he came through and did that too. Like, I heard his aesthetics on the song before he was even on it. Yeah. And then I finally got him into the studio and we did that. Yeah.
And just quickly before I go, man, you were nominated for the South African Hip Hop Awards. And you didn't win, man. How did that make you feel, man?
It's the third time.
Yeah.
It's third year in a row. And they always overload me with all these nominations. They put me in so many nominations and play me afterwards, you know, like, everybody knew, like, bro. Like,
Yeah.
You know. And
It's been hard for a minute, though.
Since I'm on camera, too, I'm gonna say some risky stuff, but, like, if you're gonna say a person is a producer, bro, you feel me? Don't have a category filled with people who focus on one field. Like, most of the guys I'm even nominated against, not against, but like I'm nominated with, are my homies. Like the guy that won MacG, that's my dude. Like I talked to MacG, MacG's been to my house numerous times, I've been to his studio numerous times. That's my guy. But all I'm trying to say is that there's no ways, bro, like I could mix and master about 4 projects in 1 year. Have a soundtrack to a movie, produce a soundtrack to a movie, have beats that are singles and whatever, you know. Some of the even nominations came because of my work. You're gonna nominate an EP and it's all done by me. And some of the categories, bro, like you find an Album of the Year nomination and I executive produced one of the nominations. Yeah. Like the whole thing. I mixed and mastered from track 1 to 18. You feel me? I got a production in there too. I have a feature as an artist in there too, and it's nominated for Best Album. You got 2 EPs. One of them is done fully by me, from every single beat to mix and master, and it's nominated. Another one, the hardest singles from there are all produced by me, and I'm featured. Like also the movie score stuff, you know, singles, you know. And you want to nominate me or you want to snub me against a person who makes a beat and sends it. You feel me? And you want to say it's producer of the year. So with that, like, I just feel like people have to know what they're talking about when they put these titles to things. Not just say this is what we're doing and not do extensive research or what it means to be that and see who's doing that in all fours.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah.
No, but those that know, bro. Like, I mean, you know.
But it's all right though. As I said this earlier before I even dropped. Like, I think I might be overqualified.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I might be over. I'm done with that. I don't. If they were to say I want it, I'd probably have somebody else pick it up for me.
Yeah.
Zoocci, thank you so much for hanging out with me.
Thanks for having me, man.
Appreciate it. Love the project and all the best with it, man.
Shout out, bro.
What can people expect coming your way?
Man, so much, bro. Like, you know, I barely sleep. So I got a lot of work coming with a lot of different artists. Trying to shoot some videos from the project too. Yeah.
Sweet.
Rest is history.
What's in my pockets, nigga? Cash on arrival, I command. That's my title, nigga. Hands on the Bible, yeah, yeah. She might pop it with my hands on the spinal. I got fans, I'm my idol. If I